Hey everyone, again, this is Tom. Thanks for tuning in to my another YouTube video. Today I want to show you and talk a bit about Google Photos. Now, Google Photos is one of my favorite Google applications or Google projects. It is absolutely amazing how it lets you store thousands, maybe even millions of not only images, because it's only named Google Photos, but also videos. And then it's also able to index them based on content, based on metadata attached in a photo, based on timestamps, GPS locations. You can search for objects, you can search for places, and I think it's only gonna get better. Now, in my regular photo library, I run into what appears to be a limit as my face recognition and stuff stopped working about a year ago. The photos still keep updating, but they just don't index, and that's kind of annoying because that was one of the favorite features. So here it is, Google Photos. You have two choices when you sign up for Google Photos. You can either sign up with the high quality option, which means that all of your images would be downsized from whatever pixels. Anything above 16 megapixels will be downsized to 16 megapixels, unless you buy like a Google Pixel phone. But it's unlimited, and at 16 megapixels, honestly, that's more than enough for most people, especially as a backup or as a quick way to review all the images that you have. What I did here, I just set up, I have, I guess, a bunch of YouTube accounts, not YouTube, Gmail or Google accounts. And I use them for all sorts of things just to kind of separate stuff. So I set up this account, I put in some sample images so you can see what's going on where. As a quick overview, let's just start looking at the interface here. So here it is, photos.google.com. Obviously, you can find this just typing Google Photos into Google search engine. Then from the top here, we have an assistant. An assistant is kind of like an intelligent software assistant, obviously. It'll stylize your photos as it sees fit. It'll also create some animations. If you shoot a bunch of still photos one after another, it'll kind of make them into like an animated GIF. If you go places, it'll recognize the timestamps and the GPS coordinates. Let's say you left Chicago, went to San Francisco, it'll create a nice storyline. It also lets you create some albums, shared albums with other people, photo books, collages, animations. Let's say we want a collage. You select 3 photos here and I hit create. It's easy as that. It'll arrange them in some sort of order. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can't even change it, but that's how it is. And then you can actually click share, and then it'll go off to your friends. You can share it to Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, get a public link, and then anybody that clicks this link will be able to view that image. All right, well, let's go back here. Again, we can go back to assistant. You can create animations. We'll just select all these, create. Let's see what happens here. It'll basically be a slideshow. I mean, they call it animation, but that's what it is. Okay. So assistant, it is kind of cool. Also it'll send you reminders. Hey, this and this happened on that date. It's really cool to relive some anniversaries or some events from the past. That's kind of cool. Next tab is here, photos. So this is a library of all the photos you've updated under your Google account. Albums. So here it categorizes basically into things, places, videos. Now it also does the optical, object recognition and everything with the videos, which is really nice. So you could actually, If you click on this, you can actually, you know, watch the video or whatnot. It knows the context of the video, knows the place, which is really cool. The video, if you shoot at 4K, it'll be downsized to 1080p, which is still amazing. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way, I mean, how you could go wrong with this Google Photos. So the best features here, you know, would be that it's totally unlimited in storage, and the photos are really high quality. You know, and it's able to recognize people. You can quickly search, you know, if you have a family, like here, these are all my pictures from various times. It's able to find them really, really quick. So let's say you're finding, you know you want to find your picture when you were a kid. You can put in a date here. First you have to put in, who is this guy? This guy's Tom. Okay, you can put in a name here. Then let's say you want to find Tom. You'll just type in Tom. Oh, here I am. Now find Tom in 2003. Here's Tom in 2003. Actually, this one was in high school. But so what you have to do here is you can actually change the date on this image. Because this is totally wrong. 1986, I believe. I don't know. September 20th. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And here it is. So if you go back to the timeline, well, let's find Tom now. Well, 1996. So you can easily correct if you have wrong dates. You know, another great feature, these photos, since they exist in a cloud, on a Google server, you can take these anywhere. You know, at parties or whatever. I've been using this to show like all my past library of pictures to all my friends and family, and I'm notorious for storing everything. And this, you know, the feature set of Google just makes it so easy to combine multiple libraries from different computers, different devices, all into one location. And then, you know, you don't really care about backing up all your photos that much, because Google Photos, like, I mean, on your personal PC, because Google Photos, you know, that's not gonna crash, hopefully. They can probably first change the terms of service or decide, well, this was a stupid idea to provide unlimited storage. But you know, I think we're safe to say that before that happens, they'll give you a warning. You know, you can edit these photos any way you want. For example, this photo is a little dark, right? So you can click edit, and you can kind of choose the built-in edit options. And there's a trick here. You can go back to the main image and click on the main image, and they'll show you the original. And this is non-destructive editing, so whatever you do here does not, you know, change the actual photo. It only changes the way you see it. And then if you're not happy with any of these choices, you can go into the sliders, and here you can, you know, tune in your perfect setting. Now very limited here in what you can do, but you know, feature set is good for most people, I'd say. Okay, so now this image looks so much better. Not sure what this is. Some rocket nozzle. It's a museum, but any case, another great feature is that if you have Google devices or Chromecast or some Android TV thing, you can hook up your Google account and watch all these photos and videos right on your TV, which is really, really, really cool. You know, one word of best practices: if the images you shoot are not with the smartphone, you have to absolutely make sure that your date and time are correct on your camera, on your DSLR or pocket and shoot, because then you're gonna have a huge mess, because it's gonna take the timestamp off the camera. And if your date, you know, let's say it says 1980 and it's 2000, then you have to manually change all those images. So it's really, really important to keep a correct date. Yeah, one other thing that we didn't talk about is that you can build photo books. I've never had actually one printed, but they're really basic books. Here we'll start the process here. Let's select this mouse, dog, some Disney Springs pictures, fish. Let's put me, some ladybug, this, and some bunny pictures. Okay, so select go done. So it kind of does its magic where it just selects anything you want. For the cover options, you can select, full cover. Put a title in here, my book, or maybe we want the full book here. You can kind of drag and drop wherever you want to go. This image here, again, you have some other choices. That's it. It's gonna fill in the whole page nicely. These are cool. Let's fill this whole page. All right, Google Photos, that's it. Okay, well, let's say we want one more image here. What about this image? Oh, come on. I want to be able to add a picture. Okay, well, is this intentionally blank? All right, come on, Google. I want to add a picture here. Oh, okay. I guess I can click this icon. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Let's put this guy in there. Where is it gonna put him? Ah, seriously? Okay, well, let's go down here. Find this guy again. Oh, well, it wants to put him here. So this is how we can drag and drop to a different location. Here we go. All right, so that's better. Yeah, I mean, you'll see it's very basic. Okay, how do we click done here? Edit book, preview. Save it. Okay, let's go back to this book. Okay. We have to add 8 more photos to buy. Okay, but anyway, you see how simple it is. I think I'll use it at some point. Yeah, it's just amazing the way, the stuff you can do here. Let's go and play with this a little bit here. So you see that we have a dog. I can actually search for dogs. There we go. You can search, when you click search, it actually comes up with different options. You can search for movies. I actually have some movies, so why isn't it showing it? Well, I guess videos. We have to first create a movie. Animations. We have one animation that we created. You can search for collages. Here is a collage. Creations. These are like automatic creations. Like they have this icon here with the stars. Not all of them are automatic, but all the automatic go in there. Okay, let's see here. Motion photos. If your phone supports the motion photo, it'll go here. And you can't really see much in this photo. There's some motion here. You can turn it on right on top. You can see the water moving a bit, but yeah, this is a bad photo for motion. Let's see what else you can search for. 360 photos. Now this is cool because I can click this here. Why doesn't this one? I know this one wants to do it. You'll see these icon in the middle, and then if you have some stitched panoramas, 360 photos, you can view them right in your browser, which is amazing. You can also do all this from the Google Photos app on your smartphone, which is amazing. Okay, let's go back to this image. I guess it doesn't let me do that. Okay. Now this image here, this is some limited image, and I stacked like 9 images together. I didn't go all the way around. But yeah, it's just kind of nice, and you can zoom in. You see this bad stitching job. So when you stitch, you just got to be careful to align everything properly. See, I did some bad stitching job here. Everything's kind of disconnected, and this here. But in the grand, you know, it's still it's an amazing capture. You know, that you can do this just from your phone. Okay, what else we got here? Recently added, so you can see all your recently added images here. So this is nice if you want to find an image that you added, you know, not too long ago. Let's say what else we want to find. For example, fish. See, I think Google went through. I think it's even smart enough to pick up that this is a dolphin. Here, see, there we go. It knows a dolphin. Food. So it knows this is food. How about wedding? Can we find anything with the wedding? Oh, so here we go. See, we got a wedding. So it's just amazing what you can do. Again, let's find me really quick. If you have any other persons in here, you know, gun, well, kind of miscategorizes a lot of things, but you know, for the most part, this is really, really, really amazing program. And if you don't have Google Photos now, you know, just get it. It's free. Choose the high quality storage option. And you know, with the high quality storage option, your images still look amazing. You can keep your originals on your computer. So not only Google Photos will work as a backup and an amazing backup of all your photos. So if your computer crashes, you can always download these, you know, later. But it also lets you experience these photos like never before. You can view them really quick, share them, send them to people. You know, it's just amazing with all this feature set. It doesn't crash, no issues. It's just in my regular account where I have, I don't know, 500,000 or 1,000,000 images. The image recognition feature stopped working, so that was pretty bad. Oh, and then one other thing, if you take pictures with your cell phone, click the image information icon, it can actually tell you exactly where the photo was taken. So this is amazing feature. Let's say you can use this for geotagging. You take some nice trips. You can really go back to your favorite places based on these images. You know, stuff like this was just not attainable a couple of years ago, would cost thousands of dollars to you know, to get something like this, you know. So all in all, just if you don't have a Google account, just create one. It's free. If you already have a Gmail or Google account, just start using it. Just tell your cell phone to upload your images. Basically use the Google Upload feature to back up all your images from your smartphone. You can easily manage all these collections. You can select multiples and delete multiple images if you don't feel like it. You can just basically click on the date. So if you don't want any pictures that your phone uploaded, just, you know, select the date. You can select one, and if you hold shift, it will select all these images, and then you can delete them. It always asks you, hey, you know, you're gonna delete these from your library, all your devices. Yeah, sure, if you want to delete it, go ahead. So, you know, I'll tell you, there isn't a better program. Just go out there and check it out. Sorry for some mumbling, but I'm really excited about this program. So thanks for watching. If you think my content is great, please subscribe. I'm trying to upload at least a couple videos a week just to see if this YouTube thing is worth my time. But for now, yeah, thanks so much, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.